And a very pleasant good afternoon to you. It is Thursday, June the 27th. Hope you are having a great day today. It certainly is warm and humid outside, and as we were talking about here the last several days, we are now settling into a more typical pattern for Western Pennsylvania for summertime, which means warm, humid conditions with the occasional opportunity to see a passing thunder shower, and that's mainly moving forward going to be due, at least in the next 5 days, due to daytime heating. We call that convective temperatures. Once the atmosphere reaches a certain temperature, the air starts to rise and it continues to rise, and that leads to, we'll say, popcorn variety showers popping up for brief periods across the area, and I think that's generally going to be the setup through the weekend. We'll get to all those details in just a moment. First, let's start the show.
It's time to go. Outside it's raining cats and dogs. Someone told me it's about to snow. I'm in need of a friend, it's PittsburghWeatherNow.com. And we're starting the show.
There you go, the Whiteboard Weather theme song as sung by my good friends from Good Brother Earl. I thank them very much for their contribution and our daily opportunity to start the show. Yes, I saw some of you checking in saying, well, we got Kennywood checking in this afternoon. Those were the pictures, by the way. Thank you, Gene, from our spring photo gallery. And you can see our expanding photo gallery anytime at PittsburghWeatherNow.com. Yes, it was a nice chicken. But I saw, as I was saying, some of you checking in saying you're seeing some rain, excuse me, in your neighborhood. As I mentioned, there are some pop-up, very sort of hit and miss showers, thunder showers, moving through parts of the area. Michelle is saying it's thundering in Hopewell. As I take a quick peek at radar, you don't have a thunder shower too far away from Hopewell, and I'll show you that in just a minute. First, pardon me, I'm choking. That is our photo gallery that I mentioned there. Again, it's part of our ever-expanding photo gallery, which is sponsored by the Buell Insurance Agency. Good thanks to Aaron Buell and his folks for sponsoring our photo gallery. Head to the homepage, PittsburghWeatherNow.com. If you haven't checked it out in a while, please do so. For those of you looking for whiteboard weather merchandise, we have the link right there toward the upper right-hand portion of what you may be viewing, or maybe left-hand portion if it's reversed. We have our whiteboard weather theme song video from Good Brother Earl, and our link right here to vote, as I've been nominated for Best TV Personality by the Pittsburgh City Paper, and it's all because of your generosity and support that we're able to do these things and be recognized for them, at least via the nomination. Also here on the homepage, we have our fun fact of the day talking about landslides, and we've seen some of these around here, especially in the last, we'll say 18 months, with all of the rainfall that we've had in through Western Pennsylvania. So there you see is the home page. And while I have you here, before we get into the weather details of the day, I do want you, as I mentioned, if you got some whiteboard weather merchandise, to wear it around town or out of town. Take a photo of yourself, and if you're not comfortable taking a photo of yourself, just take a photo of maybe the t-shirt in your location, maybe holding it up and maybe hiding it or having someone hold it up for you. We want to start a new photo gallery of whiteboard weather travels around Western Pennsylvania and beyond. So please snap those photos. And if you don't have a whiteboard weather t-shirt, shame on, no, I'm just kidding. Snap a photo of where you're vacationing or staycationing. Want the photo gallery to be all encompassing, not only of whiteboard weather around town and beyond this summer, but yourself, where you're spending some of your summertime hours, whether it be in town or out of town. And you can send those pictures to pittsburghweathernow@gmail.com. We want to start that photo gallery ASAP. So as soon as you start sending those photos, we'll start populating a brand new photo gallery. A couple quick notes. Birthdays today. Helen Keller was born on this day. You remember Ross Perot ran for president a couple times? He's 89 years old today. Country music singer Lori Morgan celebrates a birthday today. If you know the Kardashians, Khloe Kardashian has a birthday today. Spider-Man Tobey Maguire, birthday today. Also celebrating today. You know who Bob Keeshan was? He's no longer with us, but he was Captain Kangaroo. He had his birthday on this day. You got to be a little older to know who Captain Kangaroo was. Filmmaker J.J. Abrams has a birthday today. And if you're a fan of the show The Walking Dead, you certainly know who Carl was. Actor Chandler Riggs has a birthday today. It's National Onion Day today. It's National Handshake Day today. Handshake to you. There's the camera right there. National PTSD, Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder Awareness Day today. National Ice Cream Cake Day today. Orange Blossom Day. And finally, National Sunglasses Day today. And it's nice that we got to enjoy and still are enjoying some sunshine in parts of the area throughout today. All right, let me set things up and we will talk weather, which is primarily why you're here. I see some of you know who Captain Kangaroo was. Awesome, awesome. All right, we'll start with a look at radar as I promised, and there are some sort of hit and miss showers across parts of the area. We can zoom in and I'll show you where some of these are occurring. This one is right around Slippery Rock, just south of Grove City. Probably a little thunder and lightning there. Nothing severe in nature, just some downpours of rain. We have another one here. You said you heard some thunder in Hopewell. This is why. One stretching from around almost the Moon Township area back up through almost the Hopewell area, Aliquippa, Ambridge. And we also have right now some activity showing up here that's right around White Oak, heading out toward Irwin, just south of McKeesport. And also a couple of showers showing up here in parts of Fayette County, around Connellsville, up to Scottdale, on over toward California. This would also likely be in the Perryopolis area as well. Boom, right in the middle over toward Fayette City. So again, some hit and miss action. Oh, we got one more here I forgot about. Right over here, just to the west of Washington. You can see this one just north of Claysville and just north of Interstate 70. These again are popping up due to afternoon heating. We'll put them into motion. We'll check out their movement here. You can see they're generally moving from west to east. The rate being probably about 30 miles an hour. And these will be primarily driven during peak afternoon heating. Once we get beyond 5, 6 o'clock, a lot of this activity will tend to fall apart as we lose some of the daytime heating. Interesting thing to note here. I like to educate you when I can. I want you to look at this one right here. Look at the last couple frames here. You see this particular cell. Where's my pencil? See this particular cell right here? And notice at the last frame here, boom, right here. I'm going to show you this. This sort of curved area that's showing up. Can you see that coming from the southern flank right here? That on radar is what we call an outflow boundary, which is sort of a push of air coming out of the side of a thunderstorm. Now it takes a trained eye to pick up on that, but that outflow boundary could act like a cold front, so I wouldn't be surprised. We'll have to check back if right in the vicinity of this outflow boundary that there wouldn't be another shower or two that pop up here in the next 20 minutes. We'll check back and see, but that is a textbook look on radar what an outflow boundary looks like it's a push of cooler air coming out of the side of a thunderstorm. So there you go. That's what's playing out across the area right now on radar. Right now, it is 87 degrees. East wind at 5 miles an hour. The dew point at 63, so it is warm and muggy. And we are always sponsored by Chick-fil-A in Robinson. Hashtag eat more chicken. Here you go. Here's the way it looks on the surface map. We do have this weak boundary off to the north. Not a huge triggering mechanism here. Again, I think a lot of what we're seeing is due to daytime heating, what we call these pop-up afternoon showers and thunder showers. I think the setup tomorrow will be very much the same. This is Friday morning. You will note that boundary becomes a warm front and starts to lift back north. So in the peak of the afternoon tomorrow, can't rule out 1 or 2 thunder showers. I don't think it's going to be much. Even that boundary starts to lift back to the north and east. So we're just really in a warm and humid sector of air, which is where we'll stay through much of the next several days. As we move into Saturday, take note to the north on Saturday. This is Saturday morning. This boundary, the warm front's all the way up here now, and this trailing cold front starts to move across the Great Lakes. That will eventually drift down across southwestern Pennsylvania late in the day on Saturday. You can see its position by 7 p.m. I think this is our time frame, probably after 3 or 4 o'clock on Saturday, with this boundary sort of limping down across the area. This is the day or time frame, late Saturday, Saturday evening, we have the best chance of maybe seeing the best coverage of showers or a thunderstorm across the area. Then I do think the boundary sort of gets a shove back north late in the weekend and early next week. So that said, I will take you over to the whiteboard and I will break it all down for you as to what to expect and when. We head to the whiteboard, and you know our sponsor. You love our sponsor, Chick-fil-A in Robinson. Hashtag eat more chicken. Your sunrise and sunset times, 8:54 and 5:52. Moon phase is a waning crescent. Today, so far, high temperature 87, the warmest day so far this month. And the June overall statistics are rainfall 5.92 inches. The mean temperature, which is the average of the high and low so far this month, is 67. That is actually a little over a degree below average. So thus far this June, it has been wetter than normal and a little cooler than normal across the area as well. For tonight, again, there'll be a couple of hit and miss showers, I'd say through about 7 o'clock. Otherwise, I think it's partly cloudy and muggy tonight, 67. Your AC is going to get a workout the next several days if you're working outside tomorrow. See what I did there with the transition? 87 degrees, a Sidney Crosby Friday, partly sunny skies, warm and humid again. Can't rule out 1 or 2 pop-up showers, but I think it's mostly dry for most of us tomorrow. Fair skies, muggy and 68 tomorrow night. Best chance to see maybe a period of more numerous showers or thunder showers will be later afternoon Saturday into Saturday evening. Partly cloudy and 86 on Sunday. Warm and humid, partly sunny, 83. And we stick and stay in the mid-80s early next week with partly to mostly sunny skies on Monday and Tuesday, both days coming in at 85 degrees. So again, we're settling into a more summer pattern with those low to mid 80s over the next 5 days. And again, a pop-up shower can't be ruled out tomorrow, but I think our best chance is going to come later Saturday into Saturday evening with at least the positioning of a weak cool front across the area. You get a little bit of a better triggering mechanism when you do have an actual front that's moving through the area, and you don't have to rely so much on what are called air mass thunderstorms, which is what we're seeing right now across the area. You get a little weakness in the atmosphere, a little air starts to rise as you hit those temperatures, what are called convective temperatures, or sort of the magic temperature, and then the atmosphere pops here, it pops there, but it doesn't pop everywhere, and that's what we have across the area right now. Again, few scattered showers, thunder showers, nothing of a severe nature is being noted right now. I think if you catch one of these today, or maybe even in a couple locations tomorrow. Your best main threat is going to be for heavy downpour of rain for a brief period of time. And also, you'll likely see some thunder and lightning in some of these as well, but shouldn't be anything of a severe nature with regards to any really heavy wind gusts or such, and certainly no hail. I don't expect. Atmospheric conditions just not really conducive to hail production at this point. As always, I thank you for joining today, and I ask you to share whiteboard weather with your Facebook friends. Head to the website pittsburghweathernow.com for merchandise, to vote, and start submitting those photos. Vacation, staycation photos with or without whiteboard weather merchandise, preferably with if you have it, but still want those vacation and staycation pictures without. Yes, Slippery Rock, checking in. Saw you. Yeah, it's raining there. Hi, Audrey. How you doing? Thanks for checking in. Gene, thanks for the love. Appreciate you. That, I think, is going to wrap it up for today. Sunshine in Crabtree. Thanks for checking in, Deborah. Not too far to your south, there's a little rain right along the Allegheny-Westmoreland County line at the moment. Jackie, thanks for checking in. And Janet, stay cool yourself. Have a great rest of this Thursday, and I will talk to you tomorrow.